We just got to our next spot and we're super excited because we're meeting up with an Instagram friend, now a physical friend in person
finally.
here. Gabriel. So a look into how we start off each one of our days here in Buenos Aires is thanks to my brother while I was in San Francisco. Now I have a new addiction to acai bowls, and then I just passed that on to Chelsea here the other day. So that's kind of our new thing. In Europe we were doing, what was it, eggs? No, yeah, we kind of switched it up between like bocadillas, ham and cheese, and then some olive oil, and then we kind of moved our way once we got to Mallorca into the, what are they, tortillas, egg, breakfast burrito type thing. And so now I guess we're getting a little bit healthier, and it's, I think, even more delicious. So let's show you what these amazing bowls look like.
Looks like they're ready.
Ooh. Muchas gracias, amigos.
Yeah.
Come visit the boys here at Mahalo. They make that good.
So good. I get mine no banana, strawberry in replacement of the banana, so only strawberry, and extra granola because I like that crunch in there with my acai. Or acai bowls, Mac.
Well, it's funny you ask. I get it with this beautiful kiwi flour on top, or the guys made it special for us, with strawberries, bananas, and granola. You know, the more fruit the merrier, so let's see how she tastes.
So as we're sitting here finishing our delicious acai bowls, this whole area, Distrito Arcos, is really cool. It's a definitely a cool spot to come walk around. It's kind of like an outlet mall, but it also has these different kiosks that look like they're made out of shipping containers almost, where we got our acai bowl, and then they have a burger joint you can see behind me. They've got a crepe stand. They have a really cool barber shop and a little van. They have pretty much everything you could ever need or want in this area, and it's a really cool vibe as well.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? We just took an Uber from Palermo, where we were just at, over to Recoleta, and it was only $2.20 for literally a 20-minute ride. Like, unbelievable. In DC that would have been like $25, but either way, so cheap. And now we're here at Recoleta. Why am I sitting on the steps? Well, it's because we cannot get in here. We arrived at 6:01 p.m. and sadly it closes at 6 p.m. So I guess we'll see this place tomorrow. Bingo!
I don't know if I'd call it my fault. Cemeteries don't typically have closing times, so I didn't think to look. But we're going to go just explore this neighborhood anyway, because the cemetery isn't the only thing to do here. It's actually one of the most elegant, or the most elegant neighborhood in Buenos Aires. So we're still gonna walk around, check it out, and see what Recoleta is all about. And we'll come back to the cemetery tomorrow.
All right, we just teleported almost 24 hours later, but not exactly 24 hours later, otherwise we would have missed the opening again. It's about 3:30 today, so I guess 21 hours later, and we're now exploring the cemetery here.
So we are in Recoleta Cemetery, which is where all of Buenos Aires, even Argentina's famous, rich, prosperous people are buried. The past president and his wife are buried here. We just walked in, so we're still exploring, but it's full of all of these insanely ornate and detailed mausoleums, and you can see the coffins, and you do feel this sense of like respect of walking around, and it's definitely a must visit, I'd say already, if you're in Buenos Aires. Just come walk around and experience what this place is like.
So cool cool to walk around this cemetery. The whole place is like a maze, and these graves are just so huge. I can't imagine what they're paying to be in this cemetery. And they're like, each one is like perfectly crafted with different types of cement, metals. Some of them have like glass doors. So it's really, really cool. This one I'm walking up onto has a full stairway. It almost looks like a mini version of the White House. Wow. Wow.
So when we were doing our research about this place, it said you could just wander for hours really around here and just look and take in all the mausoleums, and was a little skeptical of that because how much time can you really spend, you know, wandering around in the cemetery? But once you get here, you really could spend a significant amount of time walking around, looking at all the different mausoleums. There's something different obviously about every single one, and it's just a really cool experience and place to really take your time wandering through the maze of mausoleums and taking everything in.
Alright guys, we're en route to our next spot, which is about a 30-minute Uber ride over from Recoleta to La Boca. So this is going to be our next spot. We're going to go and explore here in Buenos Aires. And yeah, it's literally so cheap and so quick to travel around via Uber versus like taking public transportation or taxis if you want to get somewhere like really, really quick right now. I mean, it's only costing us just a couple bucks to swing over there. So we're able to fit in that much more during the day taking Ubers here. Alright guys, so we just got down to La Boca a little bit ago, and I might not have been fully serious that Uber is the fastest. I might have jinxed myself, because as soon as I finished that last video update saying it was probably the quickest to get from location to location, it ended up taking us like an extra 15 minutes in traffic. But we made it here to this beautiful barrio area, neighborhood called La Boca.
La Boca is known for its colorful buildings, its lively markets. The main street, El Caminito, is actually like an open-air museum during the days in a way. It's really cool to walk around. There are plenty of Instagrammable spots, and then there are also a ton of shops, restaurants, bars, really lively atmosphere. You can wander the streets and just kind of take everything in, all the colors, and it's a really cool place to check out, definitely for a couple hours, maybe on an afternoon. There's some tango dancing, a lot going on.
It does close down around now though. It's about 6 p.m. and most of the like little shops and market stands are closing down now, and we did read that it does get a little bit sketchier here, so I think the best time to visit is during the day and then move on to the next spot where it's a little bit safer, which is what we're about to do. So we'll see you guys there. Alright guys, so we just got to our next spot and we're super excited because we're meeting up with an Instagram friend, now a physical friend in person finally. Here, Gabriel, here in Buenos Aires where he's been living for the past 30
years or something. Yeah. 30 or something, yeah.
Yeah, and so on our last day here, what better way to spend it than with a local, and he's going to tell us a little bit about the area that we're currently in.
Okay. Hey guys, how are you? Hope you're having a good time. So this is Puerto Madero. This is one of the newest neighborhoods in Buenos Aires. It's very trendy, very modern, as you can see. A lot of building, offices. Some people live here, the rich and famous. And we have cool bars and restaurants and a lot of nice places to hang out. So I hope you have a good time.
Awesome. We can't wait to show you guys. We'll head on into the bar now.
Yeah, so we're like going there for their summer and then Southeast Asia. We're just like chasing the sun.
Chasing the sun, literally.
Yeah, literally. Like, yeah.
So after Uruguay, you go to
So guys, that wraps up our day exploring Buenos Aires. We need so much more time to see this whole city. Just those few different neighborhoods are so vastly different, so cool in their own ways, and so much fun to explore. It was so great also meeting Gabo and seeing the local side of Buenos Aires in Argentina from his perspective. So we're definitely going to come back to Buenos Aires, spend a little bit more time here at some point, or a lot more time, and we can't wait to come back here. It's such a great country. But we'll see you guys when we go to Montevideo. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.